You find that kind of ultimate happiness that comes from these areas.
What's the best and worst advice you've ever received in your life?
I had one of my first bosses at CIA. He told me, the first thing you need to do is become an expert in something. And then after that, then you need to be an expert in a second line of business. And if you do that, it shows you're not just a one-trick pony, but you're actually good in multiple areas. And then from there, you can kind of grow into management and really display a lot of your capabilities. And I thought that was just really interesting. And I've done that in my career, and I didn't even realize I was doing it until after I started doing some reflection. I think one of the worst advice is do what you want to do. A lot of times there's been careers I've really wanted to do them. But what I didn't realize, and there's this concept called ikigai from Japanese culture that says, do what you want to do, but also do what you're good at, and do what you can get paid for and what the world needs.
Exactly.
So a lot of times my heart was really on things that I was terrible at. And I found myself doing all these things struggling, even though, I should have been focused on something that I was better at.
And final question, if you could change one thing in the world, what would that be?
I would say the thing that probably triggers me the most is seeing a lot of homeless people out there, and how do you fix that situation? I don't really know how to do it, but I think the first thing that comes is how do we see these people as more real people and really help them so that we have a desire to help them and we don't just dehumanize them and think that, oh, they're drug users and they've gotten themselves into this situation. Like, how do we find a way where people want to help more of the homeless and needy?